Hello everyone, Darkseeker here again. Hope you guys are doing great. Back to wild mode, and I'm playing a class that I rarely ever play. That's right, I'm playing Rogue today. When I first started playing Hearthstone, I always found Rogue to be the most challenging class. It's the only class that I don't have at level 60 at the moment. And I think I've got golden characters on most of the other classes. Rogue, again, is a class that I don't have that on. I've just resisted the urge to play Rogue decks over the years, and you know, just never felt comfortable playing Rogue. Maybe it's my mindset, I don't know. But the other day I heard that a pro player called Dog, who is phenomenal by the way, you know, you guys should check him out on Twitch. I heard that he went on a 50 win streak playing this deck right here. It's a deck that he net decked apparently, but he was giving wild a go. He usually plays standard, and he had a streak of 50 wins, which is amazing. It's absolutely insane, and actually the evidence is there. You know, you can go back and watch the video on his Twitch channel of him getting 50 wins. I think starting at something like rank 25 on Wild and working his way through. And I just thought, oh my goodness. I mean, obviously Dog is a tremendous Hearthstone player. He's a pro for a reason, right? He's a phenomenal player. He makes all the right decisions all the time. The rest of us mortals can barely compare to him. But I thought, okay, let's give the deck a try and see what happens, right? What's the worst that can happen? I don't know how to play Rogue, and I'll probably screw it up, but let's see how far we can go, or at least how many wins we can get with the deck. So we're going to look at a few highlights. Just this particular game here against a priest. And this game was really interesting to me because I managed to get Holy Fire from Swashburgler, and that's pretty insane, right? We were going up against a big priest, and to be able to do this on turn 7, to be able to choose between Holy Fire and Leroy, and we go for maximum BM by casting Holy Fire, that felt insanely good. Felt really good to do that to a big priest. So yeah, just a little highlight there to get us warmed up. Okay, another priest, wow, and his name is Ben. One of my good friends is called Ben, so this is going to feel painful. It's not him, this is not my friend, but another big priest. Now, I don't know if that mulligan was even correct. I kept the captain because I'm anticipating... Oh my god, right. I was anticipating Swashburgler bringing out patches, and then on turn 3 I'd buff my pirates. But of course, my luck, there's patches in my hand. So, I'm actually just going to play him. I could have hero powered and done 2 damage to his face, but playing patches here because next turn I will play the captain and I'll buff my board. This is indeed big priest, so he's going to do nothing until he has Barnes for turn 4. So we need to get our damage in while we can. We don't really have an effective turn 4 play. That's really good for him. He was mousing over another card there, which I found interesting. So I'm trying to keep some kind of pressure going here. This isn't substantial pressure. Spirit Lash pretty much deals with the board. Oh look, there's Barnes. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. He plays KT in his big priest. That's actually really interesting. So, we need to kill both, obviously. We add Barnes to the resurrection pool, so if he plays Resurrect, hopefully he gets Barnes back. It's a 50-50 coin flip there. If he's Eternal Servitude, he will get KT back, and we're a bit sad. But it's okay. If he brings back KT, we'll just go wide on the board and hit face and ignore Kel'Thuzad. That's going to be the plan. Ah, it's unlucky. That's a bit more lucky. Okay. 6 mana. Maybe we can get a good spell. Maybe we can get Holy Fire. Like in the last game. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's actually really, really good. Our RNG with this deck from Swashburgler has been decent. But I'm just going face. Dragonfire Potion would pose a bit of a problem here. But let's assume he has no AoE. Okay, he's now going to hunt for AoE. But with 4 mana, what are you going to do? Okay. That's not terrible for me. So I have 6 damage now, including the weapon. Ooh, how much is that? So 3, 4... Is it the same? I can't dagger and SI7 and play something else to trigger the SI7. No. Oh, actually, I can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's still not lethal though, right? We're still 2 off, as far as I can tell. So maybe I just go as wide as I can on the board? Do I commit the SI? No. Just dagger. This is important, so we get our 4-4 in play. Ha! Now it has 8 health. KT can't kill it. So now he'll have to double trade. That's actually pretty good. And it kills the KT. So, I guess we're in an okay position here. Oh wow! That's actually not great for him. He probably needed like the Lich King. He probably needed like a taunt to sit in the way there. Or even a Ragnaros to remove something from my board. Yeah. Wow. Right, so Dog's Wild Rogue. What do I think of the deck? I got lucky against the Big Priest earlier. I was able to put out enough pressure such that I was able to win the game. It's a strong deck. I mean, Dog got 50 wins with it before suffering his first loss, although he did start at rank 25, obviously. It's an odd rogue, so obviously the benefit is that you get that 2-attack weapon, which is substantial. The drawback is that, well, you can't play sap in this deck, and in a meta that is infested with big priests, you know, between ranks 5 and 1, sap is a very important card at disrupting the pressure that they can put on. So you are relying mostly on minion pressure in this deck, and if you go up against decks with big AoEs, big board clears, big taunts, it can indeed be a struggle to get a foothold against them. Having said that, if you can put on enough pressure early, you can then finish your opponent off with Leroy, Cold Blood combos. Dr. Boom is also in this deck. Here's a card that sees no play now, interestingly, in the wild mode meta, but he's in this deck, and those Boom bots can wreck absolute havoc. They are not to be underestimated in terms of clearing enemy minions or doing 4 damage each to the face, potentially. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks again for joining me. Thanks for all of your support. And I'll see you guys all again very soon for more Wild Mode fun.